Wait for some people to get in here. There's a bunch of lives going on this morning. It's great to see. Wow, I didn't even notice that behind me. If you see all the white in the grass here, this is a business. They're all feathers. This is somebody's yard. They parked their cars here. This is somebody's driveway. Feathers. This is somebody's front yard right here. Right in the driveway. Dozens. Feathers right in their front yard. On their Halloween decorations. Looks like there's blood on the bottom of that one. Good morning.
Morning.
You know, all these feathers are from turkeys that are getting killed at that slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Copy that.
I'm gonna go over to the sidewalk.
Yep, go ahead.
Look at this. This is where they all run down from the street. Walking under this stone shooter. A lot of these feathers look fresh. Getting flashbacks of the young child that died here. See her mom on the steps. So sad. There's feathers all in their yard. They're redoing the road here. Good morning. You guys may be able to figure out where I'm going. This is somebody's front yard here, or the side of their house. Just look at their backyard. This is someone's backyard. They're all feathers from turkeys that are being transported to the slaughterhouse. It's just non-stop. Somebody's front yard. This is their front yard right here. House is for sale if you want to live next to the slaughterhouse. You have an endless supply of white feathers. Hello, how you doing? Where are you from? Right in somebody's front yard, right next to your driveway where you park your car and step out of your car and you'll be walking on feathers. Yep. And they're full. Check it out. And it's cold. I'm cold this morning. They've got turkeys everywhere. I knew that they would have some today. Let's go walk up here. Security guard doesn't see me yet. I hope she doesn't see me until I get past the security guard spot. It's right there. I see the security guard inside. They're washing out the truck. Look at all the blood. It's just straight blood coming out of there. Some workers getting ready to go into work. Just look at that blood just coming out of there. That's disgusting. That's the truck that they put all the guts in. I can smell it now. Just trailers full of turkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Them all in the back. There's the security guard. They're already shutting the gate. Trying to shut the gate before I get over there. When you buy turkey, these are your victims. Can you hear them? They're making a lot of noise today. They just got the gate shut before I even got over here. It's not gonna stop me from seeing right over it, but whatever. The sun's in the way. Thanks for being here, everyone. Now you can see a little bit better. It's the next truck going in. They got the gate fixed at least. The last time they were having so much trouble with it. They're gonna go in the room. It's the last thing they're ever gonna see. Nobody here speaks English. They all speak Spanish. Take advantage of the people that can't speak English. It's harder for them to get a job somewhere else, so they just end up working here. Yeah, they have more on this side. Hundreds of turkeys in each of these trailers, and they're going to kill all of them today. They kill thousands of turkeys every day. But when I show up, they close the gate, and then they're gonna bring them in the other side, which is just right there. Doesn't really make a difference. Let me get my tripod set up. They were quick today, though. They got the gate closed before I even got over to it. Brought my flour again today. Somebody gave me the other day. Once I get my tripod out, I can just hold it up and get right over the gate. It doesn't stop me from recording anything. I brought my drone too. I might fly my drone up when I leave. Now all the vultures are down there where that truck was, they're cleaning out. The truck just left. Now the vultures move in. That's what spreads diseases. These vultures will just pick up these body parts and fly away with them, drop them in people's yards around here too. So not only do you have feathers from these turkeys that are going to be killed, but you might end up with body parts from the turkeys in your backyard, front yard. Yeah, there is a lot of people that need food, but did you know that if we didn't feed all the food that we produce to the animals, we would have more food to feed people? Every time you eat a cheeseburger, you're taking food from starving children. Every time you eat animal products, you're taking food away from hungry people. Most people don't realize that. It's a privilege to be able to eat meat, not the other way around. They had their garage closed. Look, they're throwing her out a jacket because she's cold. She's cold. How do you think the turkeys feel? They're gonna hate me in the wintertime. I'm gonna come here when it's 0 degrees outside. They're gonna have to stand out here with me. They're gonna hate me. Better be ready for it. What is wrong with my tripod? Oh, there it goes. Just get it right on her. That way she feel all types of way about it. You can see in the top of that truck there leaving, there's body parts. Once it starts going up that hill, might be able to see it more. When the trucks leave and they go up that hill, all the blood in the bottom comes out the back of it like a red waterfall. It's disgusting. Let's go over here and look at the empty trailers. They got cameras here on the side. See if these doors are open like they always are. Yep, that one's open. They got this one closed today though. Is she following me? Yeah. Got the road all tore up here. They're replacing the road today. Here's all the empty cages. The death trailers. It's one of the last things the turkeys will ever see. Some of them will die in there on their way here. Then they just grab them by the necks and throw them out. Like she got a smoke. She out here smoking her vape. Can't find another job? Do you have any pets? You'd never send your pets through this place, would you? She's covering up the radio so I can't hear it. I'm holding it down so that they can hear me talking to her. She's following me. What's going on, Jash? Mevo, Dennis. Yeah, this is where I come for Project Livestream the last couple times. But I'm just here today. It's not one of the scheduled days. They can't stand up. There's one at the top right there. Trying to stand up. But turkeys, when they stand, their head is higher than their body. So the one standing up on the top there, it's like right in the middle of the screen. It's trying to stand up, but its back is up against the top of the cage. And it clearly can't put its head up. It's got no room to move. And it's freezing cold out here. There's more back there too. See? There's one there trying to stand up. Can't pick its head up though. See them right behind her? I can get a shot of her and the turkeys in the back. Those are the next ones that are about to go in. You see the garage door there? That's where they kill them. They go in there and they get hung up, and then they go into the next room. They got all the vultures down there just eating the stuff that they washed out of the truck. It's disgusting. If you go back to the beginning, a couple minutes in, I guess, I started when I was walking down the street. You can actually see them cleaning the truck out and just all the blood being washed out. It's just like a red faucet running, just blood, water. And look, this is just a trail of poop and pee going right in. The last time I was here, there was a trail of blood coming out. It's fucking horrible. Him trying to stand up there. These cages look even smaller than the other ones. Yeah, exactly. This is where stuff like that happens. You can see them next to that trash can pulling something up. They'll fight over it and fly away with it, drop it in people's yards. Right behind those trees, there's houses. Like right there. There's houses right there. This is like your next door neighbor. they're all just peeing and pooping on each other. Okay, just going into work. Poor turkeys. She got her makeup done, her nails are done. She comes here and helps them kill animals. Fucking wild. They're all trying to stand up in there. Just imagine being one of those turkeys on the bottom. You got dozens of turkeys above you just shitting on you, pissing on you. This guy getting dropped off for work. Can't go in there today, boy. He's got to be cold. Where do you think he works? He's got his mask on, his hat on already. I brought my mask too. Luckily, it doesn't smell too bad out here. The wind's kind of blowing from this way. Watch the vultures fight over the remains. They just washed out of the truck. Hey, look, they're going inside. There's a conveyor right above the back of the truck. I don't see any turkeys this time, but last time you could see them going on the conveyor into the next room. You can see their wings all spread out, hung up by their feet. Why did they close the door? What are they trying to hide in there? Why don't you just let me see him? As soon as she saw me here, she ran out here to try to tell him to close the gate and close the door so I don't get anything on my recording. He's grabbing the next trailer. Here they come. I'm gonna walk back over here. Why is there trash out here? Try to drive at me. old man walking down the street. He just flies in there. Good morning, sir. You work here? You're just walking by? How do you feel about this place? Do you live around here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You lived around here for a long time?
Yeah, about 50 years.
Yeah. So you've seen this place a lot.
Yeah.
Do you smell it from your house sometimes when the wind blows?
Sure.
Do you eat turkeys?
Just like living around the farm.
You think this is like a farm? You know, they kill like thousands of turkeys here a day. You have any pets? You don't want to talk to me anymore. Yeah, they're turkeys. So when they come in the other side, then they got to turn around back there. You can see them parked over there. Or no, that's the empty cage. Yeah, they're all female turkeys. The females are white. They're all females, just like chickens, because they get bigger. And they just get torn up by the vultures. The rest of their bodies. All the chickens that you eat, all the turkeys that you eat, they're all females because they grow bigger. What do you think happens to all the males? They're only months old. Here's another truck coming out with all the remains. What is that? Does he think he's coming out this way? Nope, he's backing up. You can see the steam coming off of it. Little traffic jam. Traffic jam because they got the other truck back there. There's 3 trucks trying to move in this little space right now. No, they don't cook anything in here. They just cut them up. They cut them up into little pieces. They electrocute them. They cut their throats. They debone them. It's probably different parts of the turkeys that they're still warm. They're literally still warm, coming out in pieces. It says female turkeys are mostly black. I don't know. Look it up. Why are these white? You tell me then. Yeah, and made into gelatin. It could be their feet, the heads. It's just a certain kind of turkey, right? Should have brought my gloves. My hands are cold. Yeah, so they pulled the one truck out. Now they're pulling another truck in. No, he's just trying to turn around. He can't figure it out. He can't figure out how to turn around in there. He doesn't have enough room. Or no, there's the other truck in the back there. Coming out. I can make this go up higher too. That was the guy that just got dropped off for work. He's a forklift driver. Get that truck when it comes out. Looks like it's coming out this way. Yeah, here's the piss and the shit right here. You can see it. There's a big puddle of it. 3 big puddles and a trail goes up and under the gate. There you go. Closed the tarp, didn't he? But you can see it. Goes down there onto the scale. There's a scale right there behind the dumpster, and they weigh it. Look at that guy giving me the finger. They get pissed because they can't come out this gate now. Got to go around the other side. Here's the vultures. Vultures flying over my head. I had a pet turkey when I was younger. They're super nice. It's so sad to see this. They're all behind that garage door there, being pulled out and hung up by their feet in the shackles. What is he going to do now? Backing up where there's vultures are. Let's walk down here a little and see what he's going to do. One of the road workers here. There's a school bus with kids on it. This guy's leaving now. I did ask her earlier. She doesn't talk to me. They know better not to talk to me. Almost like they've been trained to do what to do when I show up. This guy might talk to me, though. I've never tried to talk to him before. He looks like he's new. It's the other security guard down here. What's up, Evil? This is the same truck driver that smiled at me last time. He was bringing the turkeys in, waving and smiling. There's like body parts that they run over. Gonna drop the trailer there. There's hundreds of turkeys in each one of these. 500, 600, maybe 700 if they cram them in there. Each trailer, there was like 10 of them here. So yeah, he just dropped the trailer. That's full of feet, heads probably, body parts. I don't know if you guys were in Alex's stream earlier. They had the whole chicken, the whole rabbit, the pig's heads and everything right in the market. You could buy them. Buy the whole freaking animal. It was skinned. That's really crazy. And then they come out here in pieces. They go to the warehouse down the street to store them. That's going to be full of body parts. Yeah, watch, it's going to dump it. Is that what it's doing? Only a couple pieces. There goes the school bus with kids in it. It's literally kids looking at that window, looking at that truck dumping body parts out. Disgusting. Thousands of victims. Yeah. It's pretty sick, huh? He looks like he needs to get some sleep, bro. They'd have a better chance on their own. I'm not trespassing, I'm on the road. See the sidewalk? They're actually cutting the road up right now. I'm allowed to stand here. That's the one thing they told me, actually, the first time I showed up. They're like, you can stand there. Don't come any closer. But they've never trespassed me, so honestly, I could just walk in if I wanted to. I wouldn't really get in any trouble. They never called the police on me. You would think if I was actually doing something wrong, they would call the police on me, right? Taking that in to fill it back up with more body parts. So they have it just sit over there and they put the tarp on it so the vultures can't get in there. But they come back. See, they're up in the tree. looks like he's getting ready to move. Yeah, he's putting his seatbelt on. If you eat turkey, these are your victims right here. Choose something else for Thanksgiving dinner. You don't have to pay for this. Animal cruelty. This is one of the worst slaughterhouses in the country. It's got more charges on more people in one investigation than any other slaughterhouse in the whole country. It's the worst. There was 12 people charged. People charged. So what are you filming for? I don't know if you can see in there or not. Yeah, you can see him hanging off the top there. Is that a head? Is that literally a head hanging out? Or a foot? Here comes the empty cage. So it was 12 people with 141 charges. 3 people are still on the run. And it was 2021 when they were investigated. They didn't actually find them guilty until like earlier this year and last year. So it took 3 to 4 years before they actually found them guilty. And they only actually got 9 out of the 12 people. Like I was complaining about the trash, and now they got people out here picking trash up. I wonder if they're gonna come out and get the glove. Yeah, I'm sure they're watching the live. They were last time I was here. Yeah, the most charges in one investigation in the whole country. You can watch, go to PETA Investigations. Yeah, PETA Investigations, New Oxford. The head was hanging out, or the foot, on the other side. Or if I can go over there. I mean, look at the back. You can just see all the... It's fucking gross. I don't even see it hanging off the side anymore. Maybe it fell out. But that'll leave like a trail of blood all the way down the street. Here, now a vulture just swooped in. Look, he's pulling pieces out, eating it. More coming in now. Look at them all. Yeah, they have an endless supply of food here. crazy. Just pull it out and throw it on the ground. Yeah, bird flu. Then they'll fly over on people's houses. They like to sit on that barn over there. That farm's for sale too. You want to move over there, you can live right next to the slaughterhouse. You have vultures bringing body parts into your yard. Great. Look at all the cars here. They're one of the biggest employers in this town, this little town. They use people that can't get jobs other places. They can't speak English. They get stuck working in places like this. They're bringing more turkeys in already. So here goes the next trailer of turkeys. That's how fast it takes them to kill the entire trailer of turkeys they just killed since the last one was taken in. It's that fast. It's like 30 minutes. They'll kill all these turkeys, hundreds of turkeys in 30 minutes. Over 1,000 in an hour. Can you hear him? He's trying to get in quick so I don't get back over there. Grinding up the road. He didn't pick up the supports fast enough. Once one starts making noise, they all make noise. Wonder if you'll be able to hear them. Could you hear that? Yeah, the first time and the last time. She must be an office worker. The office workers park here. Not vegetarian. Vegetarians still exploit animals. This is a anti-exploitation stream. Anti-bullying. They had a death accountant. Crazy. Here come all the vultures from this side. Like now they're all up on the truck. A bunch of them on the truck. They're just tearing into it. I'm gonna go back over there. Yeah, blood money, exactly. You can get the other things for, look, soy energy, wood pellets. Huh. Look at all the vultures in that tree. Damn. There's all the ones that just flew over here. What is that all over the ground? I don't even want to know. But look, all this. Is that a bone? Probably bones. I can hear them banging on the side. Is it that one? What is this guy doing? Pulling down here in his vehicle? Ew, I can smell it now. The wind just started blowing the other way. Now it's blowing from over here, where they load them up. Load up the chopped up body parts. Check on all these vultures just tearing stuff out of here. Look at that. Oh my god. Look, they're fighting over it. What the fuck was that, man? He tried to drive right up to me. Did you see that? He's not even supposed to be on this side of the road. Totally drive up on the wrong side of the road. What was that? You gonna let people do that? Piece of shit. Try to fucking intimidate me, driving at me. Go ahead and fucking hit me and see what happens. Stupid ass people. Wish I saw him coming. I would have whacked the fuck out of his car with my tripod. Yeah, this is where your diseases come from. Damn. Here we go. It's like, save me some. Don't fucking come near me again. So it was exactly what I was talking about. Pulling stuff out of that truck and flying over here into the grass and eating it in the grass. Crazy. Look at them fighting over it. Another one just flew down here too. They're all over the parking lot here. I've never seen them all standing down like that. They're normally up in the trees. My God, that's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. Dog meat, dog food. That's crazy how they just let this happen. He walked around here picking up trash, but he didn't even pick up all this trash. There's a bunch of trash right here. Those are 2 pieces of trash. I'm being attacked by a bee. There's a bee on my phone. If reincarnation was real, those vultures were meat eaters. Look, she's yelling at her.
Over here.
I guess maybe she wasn't trying to drive on the part of the road that was messed up. I don't think she was trying to drive at me on purpose. The other car definitely was. Something about it had a canine sticker on the back of it. I thought it was a police car at first. These are some happy birds eating some very unhappy birds. It's pretty fucking sickening. Is he getting another one? Something wrong with my throat? No, I'm fine. Does that sound like I'm sick? My throat's a little aggravated, I guess you could say, with breathing in all the cat litter from the cat rescue. Kind of bothers me sometimes. I don't know if that's what it is, or it's just I feel like I've been kind of sick for like the past month, but not very sick, just a little bit. I'll like wake up in the morning and my throat feels a little scratchy, kind of, you know. See if I can get over here before he comes around. Maybe it's just the mic, I don't know. Like that one's struggling to move around. Trying to pull them in. Quick. They got the other one getting lined up. She's just been following me back and forth. See this truck here? They just got it lined up, ready to go in. They're gonna go in there and never come back out. They'll kill that whole truck within 30 minutes. All right, there you can see one. The wings. Look, the door's broken. Can't get the door open all the way. There it goes. Look, you see the wings? The wings hanging down. Yeah, they've been out here for hours and hours. I'm sure of it. They don't get water. Watch them struggle, try to get this truck in there. Sometimes they don't pull the truck in far enough, so then they can't close the door. I don't know what was wrong with the door when they were trying to open it, but I can't tell what is that above the truck. Is that a this time? These guys have no idea what they're doing. You guys just hire anyone here? Clearly. It's hard to see there's turkeys at the top there. Got the conveyor moving. You see how fast they're moving? That's how fast they kill one. Like there's one. There's one. There's one, and I think that's actually only half of the line. I'm pretty sure the other, they got two lines that kind of go into each other. Look, so now, yeah, like he's trying to close the door, but the truck's not in far enough. He's slamming it into the truck. Embarrassing. Yeah, they all get a little crazy when I show up because they got to do everything totally different. I don't know why. What are they really trying to hide in there? It's just like any other slaughterhouse. They got charged with beating them with pipes, sticks, or whatever, and they were sexually doing things to the turkeys and grabbing them by their necks and throwing around by their necks. It's all in the investigation. Look up PETA investigations, New Oxford. You can see the videos. It's horrible. These vultures are still down here just pulling stuff out of the truck. Just fighting over this stuff right in that parking spot. So they're all pulling stuff out of the back of the truck there. She's got to come out wearing a mask. Plainville Farms, that's what it's called. Thanks, Alicia. Thanks for being here. Watching this craziness. Still got a couple thousand more to go. But just since I've been here in an hour, they've killed probably 1,200, 1,300 turkeys since I've been here. Over 1,000 for sure. The only people here are these vultures. Crazy. Just another day cutting up animals. Be a shift change. They're all going in. It's hard to see because of the sun. All right, I'm gonna head out. How you ladies doing? Good.
Are you taking pictures of them? I don't blame you.
Yeah, isn't it kind of crazy?
Yes.
Thousands of turkeys over there, and they pretty much kill all those turkeys in one of those trailers in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they're the ones that can't reproduce.
Yeah.
And they can't. Their lifespan is short. That's what I read up on it.
Yeah,
I told her how I feel is if they want to do that, then put them in a bigger cage.
Yeah, they can't stand up.
And
They can't move around, can't spread their wings open or anything, you know.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
The vultures right there, they got that truck there with all like the guts in it and stuff, and they're pulling the guts out and fighting over it, and they fly away with it. I'm sure they bring it over here and drop it in people's yards and stuff. That's where we get a lot of the diseases and stuff from.
Yeah, I know.
Just like the bird flu. Like they could be spreading the bird flu. I don't work for them. It's
You just do stuff for them.
just do stuff like this. Yeah.
Because I read on that stuff yesterday. I didn't know how that works.
Yeah, this is one of the worst slaughterhouses in the country because there was an investigation here a couple years ago by PETA. You can look it up on their website, PETA Investigations, New Oxford. They charged 12 people, I'm pretty sure it was including one of the supervisors, with 141 animal cruelty charges. It was like the biggest investigation in the country. And yeah, and I'm sure they just got some fines or whatever, and you know, some 9 out of the 12 people got charges against them, but it took years for them to actually like find them guilty, and then 3 of them are still on the run. They haven't found them. So yeah, it's horrible.
I'll say I can't handle that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to me. There's a car coming. There's 2 workers here doing the road work. She said I'm sure you could hear that. She looked it up herself. This place is fucking horrible. It's so sad. I'm gonna go get a coffee now. I stopped in the coffee shop on the way here to see if they had some vegan products because they sell a lot of like muffins and stuff like that. They didn't have any, unfortunately. This guy's putting the road down. $2019. See, this is somebody's front yard. Feathers. Get a shot of this guy doing some hard work here. See, like they can quit their job at the slaughterhouse and come out here and work with these guys. Smoothing it out. I used to work with Kinsley. I used to work in construction. Did a lot of work with Kinsley. We got some good teams. You know why they got to redo this road? It's because all the trucks from the slaughterhouse tearing it up all the time. Hain Celestial. They're one of the biggest Plainville brands, yeah. They had one in New York. Last time I was here streaming, somebody asked if I was in New York. They said that there was another Plainville slaughterhouse in New York. Here, if you weren't here earlier when I was getting here, the water, when it rains, it washes all the feathers down here. There's always a big pile of feathers here at the end of the road. Endless. You have a good day. She said the same thing when I got here. I asked her, how do you feel about this place? She was like, I don't know. Packaging service. He's going to the slaughterhouse. Wonder. I knew they would have turkeys today because I haven't seen any feathers recently in Gettysburg, and I didn't see any feathers through New Oxford when I went through there yesterday. So I figured it's been a couple of days, so they need to bring them in. And I was right. They brought them through last night. And they were all here this morning. This truck's been running since I got here. This truck's been sitting here running for over an hour. It's kind of weird. Hour and 20 minutes. Yikes. It's so sad. Literally just electrocuted over 1,000 turkeys, cut their throats, boiled them, cut their bones out, cut their guts out, cut their head off, cut their feet off. Package them up. They're gonna take them to the warehouse down the street, freeze them. Sure, they make ground turkey. You know, they turkey breasts, turkey legs. So sad. What's up, Annie? Watch where I'm going. I'm gonna walk into something. Yeah, so they restructured everything after the investigation. The investigation was in 2021, I think. But you can just see, this is the main road here. This is somebody's, look, there's feathers. Feathers, feathers, feathers. All in the front yard. The Halloween decorations. Got feathers from the slaughtered turkeys. Welcome back. Yeah, so I'm at close to the end of the stream here. If you want to go back and see the turkeys, they had maybe 10 trucks this time. Easily 5,000-6,000 turkeys. They're gonna kill all of them today. You can see the vultures pulling stuff out of the truck, flying over into the grass and eating it, fighting over it on top of the truck. So crazy. So sad. A lot of those turkeys, when they take them in and fill up a whole bin, just dead turkeys they pulled out of the transport truck, the death trailers. It's like 5 cages on top of each other. So the ones on the bottom are just getting pissed on and shit on the whole time. It's disgusting. I'm like way down the street and there's still just feathers everywhere. This is somebody's nice front yard. They take really good care of their yard and their property. Feathers. Here's somebody's flowers in front of their house. Giant feather in it. Yeah, I'm gonna come here in the winter. I'm gonna come here when it's freezing cold outside. I'm gonna come here when it snows, and I'm gonna stand out front, make them go the other direction or whatever they do. As soon as I show up, they reroute the trucks. They got into a little traffic jam back there trying to turn the one around and pull the one out, pulling two out, bringing one in. The forklift drivers have to go around. The people that show up to work have to go around. All because I show up with my phone. The security guard took off running as soon as I showed up so she could tell him to close the gate before I got over to it. They never did that before. They're trying to be more defensive. But it doesn't matter. They can close the gate. I can just hold my phone up. The first time I went, they couldn't get the gate closed because it was all bent. But then you see them struggling closing that garage door. They don't pull the truck in far enough, so the door, they're trying to close the door, but it's just slamming into the truck. The one time they couldn't get it open. It's a real shit show. Barely any of the people there speak English. They're all speaking Spanish to each other. They take workers that don't speak English, so it's harder for them to get jobs other places. They pretty much hire anybody there. It's not organized. Every time I go there, they're doing different things. Like, it's not a constant flow. Like in manufacturing, it should be. So check this out. It's pretty cool, but they don't have any vegan stuff. They got a couple of cases here. Some stuff up here. They have all this gluten-free stuff. And a lot of it's dairy-free. All the stuff on the bottom is dairy-free. I'm just gonna grab a coffee. Am I back? Alright, cool. Sorry. Just trying to show you guys some of the stuff in there. I don't know how much you saw or not. But I got a coffee. Warm my hands up. But yeah, you guys got any questions or anything? Drop them in the comments. I can see. Let me know where you guys are from if you're new. This coffee is really hot. I don't want to drink it. I know I'm going to burn myself. parking in the crosswalk. I would have banged on his car if he stayed there. I hate that shit. It's the same thing here in Gettysburg. Here's the crosswalk. The circle is over there. So there's plenty of space to pull up past the crosswalk, or if there's a car there, just wait behind the crosswalk. And when that car moves, move up into that spot and then go into the circle. You don't need to park on the crosswalk. I wonder if I can get people on their phones. I'm gonna go stand over here by this other crosswalk and record people and see if we can get anybody texting and driving. Some of my biggest pet peeves. Where does that saying come from? You know what really grinds my gears? I like that saying, that's funny. There's a fly swatter out here. And a feather. Alright, I'm gonna set up right here on this corner. There's one of the new Teslas from Texas. Drove it all the way up here. The new Teslas look kind of cool. I like the light bar that goes across the whole car. I think they're cool. Here comes the Gettysburg ambulance. I'll mute this. Damn, that was loud. I got like 10 minutes before the bus shows up. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna set up here. Well, set my tripod up so I don't have to hold it because I got stuff in my hands. I'm gonna head out to Gettysburg. I'll probably take a little break. I don't know, maybe I can keep streaming. Welcome back, Dennis. I'm trying to catch people texting and driving. But I'm gonna do the 3-minute video. I got some babos, plant-based. It even says vegan on the side. Which side? This side? Yeah, it is on that side. See, vegan.
Ask you a question?
Of course.
I was just curious what you're doing.
Um,
Do you mind me asking or being nosy?
No, it's fine.
It's like so much weird stuff going on in this town, and it scares me when I see this kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm scary?
I didn't say you're scary. No, I don't mean it like that.
There were some ladies yesterday that thought I was scary.
I wouldn't say you're scary. I think you're a very handsome man.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm just curious. No, I think you're gorgeous, actually.
Yeah, you have beautiful eyes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But I was just curious because there's so many weird things going on in this world.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
So,
kind of worries me.
I'm doing a live stream, and I just came from the slaughterhouse. So I went, the turkey slaughterhouse over there. They got about 7,000 turkeys this morning they're going to kill.
I know.
So I was over there just kind of showing them, talking about turkeys, because I love turkeys.
Me too.
And
This has been going on forever around here.
yeah.
I'm wondering about it too. Like, what really is going on in that place?
Yeah, So actually, I'll tell
You know
you,
what I mean?
a couple years ago, there was an investigation there. They had someone on the inside reporting what they were doing, and they charged 12 people with 141 charges of animal cruelty, animal abuse, because they were doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing. So you can look it up online, look up PETA Investigations, New Oxford, and you'll see the videos if you want to watch them, and you can read about it too.
Okay.
Look it up online. Here, I'll give you one of my cards. So I do.
I got people like say I'm a nosy old thing, you know, and nobody really likes me too much around here because I have insight and I'm very smart.
Yeah.
Not to be stupid. I was born and raised in this town all my life.
Right. Yeah.
As a little kid.
Yeah.
So I learned everything. I was very nosy as a child, like inquisitive, like wanted to know, you know, because I was the youngest of 6 children.
Yeah.
We lived in this town. My father's marker is on the square.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He fought for our freedom, for our constitutional rights that's been taken away from us.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then this is the kind of bullshit they can get away with.
Yeah.
But if I try to sell produce like I was on the square to better the world, they threw me out.
Wow. That's horrible.
Harassed me. Came after me.
Wow.
Stalked my family.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
The zoning officer of this town.
Yeah, wow.
He's fired.
Yeah, good.
I got him fired.
Good, yeah.
That's why nobody likes me, because they're like, what's she up to now? Well, listen, you be cool to me, I'll be cool to you.
Right, yeah. We should all be nice to each other.
Right?
You know? But
you know?
when I show up with my phone and I try to record them at the slaughterhouse, they were running down, the security guard was running over trying to close the gate and tell them to close the garage door so I couldn't record anything.
That's evidence, right?
Yeah, like, what are you guys trying to hide, you know?
You
like,
know?
It's really...
It's sad, you gotta do...
It's really sad.
But we gotta stay on our toes, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate
Have a
you
good
too.
day.
I didn't even tell her that I was here trying to get people texting and driving, but I was going to say that next. But she's sweet. So far, so good. She's eating. But she had both hands on the wheel when she went through the circle. What's up, Chris? I'm surprised, actually. These people going through, nobody's on their phones this morning. Makes me happy. But there we go. I already gave her one of the cards. So I also have these. I was talking about what I'm going to be giving out. These Bobo's oat bites with strawberry in the middle. Also vegan. Dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. Actually, I should have shown these to the people in the bakery over there. There goes the truck. That truck that just went by came from the slaughterhouse. Got my coffee, warming up my hands a little bit. Where that lady came from. There's a couple of houses behind me, but also a church. I thought maybe she came out of the church. Yeah, the coffee shop across the circle here has a lot of gluten-free stuff and a lot of dairy-free stuff, but they use eggs in everything that they have there. So all they got to do is replace that, and all the dairy-free stuff would automatically be vegan at that point. That's the only thing that they put in there that's not plant-based is the eggs. How you doing, sir? Oh, that truck was cool. It's got screens on it. That's not like a sign, it's a screen. And it's changing. See that? Like LED screens on it. Very cool. See, we're living in the future already. That's the kind of stuff you used to see like in the movies, but wasn't actually happening. He has a phone mount in that work vehicle. I always like seeing phone mounts. Trapper Keeper. What's going on? Look at that guy driving with one hand and a coffee in his other hand. Yeah, Viva. Viva's really cool. There's a horse trailer going by over there. Sometimes there's little horse trailers, though they don't have horses in them. They have like livestock, farmed animals that they're taking to the slaughterhouse. Mel and Steve was streaming earlier, and you could see the small farms, the small farm owners bringing their animals to the slaughterhouse. Just like a couple of baby cows. And they put them in like horse trailers. They look like horse trailers, but it's really sad. I don't know how I feel about this coffee. I really hate buying coffee at coffee shops because I'm picky about my coffee. It's not bad, but it's not very good. I'm surprised all these cars going by. I haven't seen anybody texting and driving yet. A couple of people are slowing down, like trying to see what I'm doing. I just have a tripod. My ride should be here any minute. I did notice that lady that came up and talked to me. She had really pretty blue eyes, but her pupils were like super tiny. There's my ride. All right, hold on a second. I gotta teleport onto the bus again. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Ooh. Put it this way. Oh, what's up, Nana Blue? No, not my coffee. Yeah, I hope that lady remembered what I was telling her about the investigation. I hope she looks it up. More people need to see that. Especially people that live here. It's right in your backyard. Oh, I just missed somebody walking their dog. are you guys doing today? If you just got here. I just realized they wrote something on here. It says Happy Fall. They drew these things on the coffee thing, like a spider. That's on the other side. What is that supposed to be? And what is that supposed to be? A piece of pie? Maybe that's a piece of pie. What is that though? An acorn? Yeah. I don't know, kind of funny. Yeah, my coffee that I make myself is way better. And the coffee that I get in Gettysburg is also way better. Colombian. Have you guys heard of Stumptown? Stumptown Roasters. There's one in New York and there's one on the West Coast. In Oregon, maybe? Or Washington State? It's a little more expensive than some of the other brands, but I've never had a better tasting coffee. And it's still cheaper than going out and getting coffees like this. I think they're just in the US, unfortunately, but really, really good. I was hoping that I would get over 400 subscribers this week, and I hit 400 yesterday. It went up to like 405, and then this morning it like dropped down a couple. I don't know why it always does that. It'll go up a couple and then it'll come down a couple. But Tim Hortons. I don't know if I've ever been there. They don't really have them around where I am, but I've heard of it. I know it's around. You mean like my time, 3 to 7? YouTube shows me when most of my viewers are online, and it tells me that the best time is between like 11 and 3. Yeah, after school. I do my hangout streams. They're generally in the afternoon, but I haven't been doing them as much lately because I've been doing the dog training course. That's cool. In India, Am I still here? Yeah, I'm hoping I can get to 500 pretty quick. Then people can do super chats. But I do my Hangout streams. I got it set to do text to speech, and it's only $1. But nobody really uses it. My Hangout streams don't get as many views though, so I can normally just read all the comments anyway. Canadian A. Where in Canada? Sorry if you told me before. Alicia's from Toronto, right? So is 40-year-old vegan. Yeah, the super chats will be nice when I do my vertical streams like this, because sometimes I can't read all the chats. So if somebody wants to actually have like me answer their question, it'll make more sense to just, you know, do like $1 or $2 or whatever they are, and then I can actually see it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is where a lot of the feed comes from. All the feed trucks, they normally come from here. I did not see the kittens today. I'm scheduled just to go there on Wednesdays, but I was there on Tuesday this week to fill in for somebody else. So I'll be back there next Wednesday. But my cat's doing good. Got to play with him. Got to play with him a little bit before I left this morning. And the dogs, I had them all together. He made a mess this morning, or last night too, in his room. I cleaned it all up last night. I normally clean his room up like every other day. He doesn't normally make that big of a mess, but then like just from last night to this morning, he like got litter all over the place. It looked like he stepped in his water bowl and then went in the litter box and then tracked a bunch of litter all over, and he had like little footprints going around. It was kind of funny. But he's cute. I'll have to do a stream with him maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna be home tomorrow. I gotta do more of my dog training stuff. I don't know what these little trailers are to spread fertilizer or something like that, maybe. patrols in here this morning, though. That's good. Let's see who's got the top rankings. Evil's number 1, JS is number 2, Dennis is number 3, Alicia is number 4, I'm Spirit. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Chris, then Madden Rex. It shows a different name than the name on here. I don't know everybody's names. Sevens. That reminds me of, what was it? There was I don't remember what it was from. It was like some little girl and her answer to everything was just 7. You ask her something, how you doing today? And she would just say 7. What's your picture of? I can't tell what that is. 7s. Yeah, Dennis, I don't really consider you a troll. You're just stuck on day 1 of Challenge 22. You're just like always on day 1. So you'll get there eventually. Maybe you'll be on day 2. Hopefully. Just stop buying animal products. Taste the plastic in the coffee. I normally make my coffee in a French press that's glass and stainless steel, and I was washing it out the other day and I dropped it in the sink and it broke. I was really upset, so I just got a new one. It's all stainless steel, so now I can throw it in the sink and it won't break. No plastic. I've seen wild turkeys here before, in the woods.
Now approaching Gateway Gettysburg.
I always look for them, but I only seen them once. I've seen pheasants here a different time. Look for them, but I don't really see them. Yeah. Yeah, plastic cups. Plastic. A lot of times they brew it in plastic. Plastic tubes. The water goes through plastic tubes. But at least my hands are warm now. Yeah, I'm done with that. That's gross. The last sip slow is the worst. Yeah, green tea. I was doing that too for a while. But it's hard to find a good green tea in the store. I was buying it offline. But I prefer coffee. But I shouldn't drink that much. I should only drink like 1 cup a day. If I do drink it. Charges back up. I made a post this morning about rabbits on my Facebook because I saw I don't know if you guys were in Alex's stream in the market in Spain. That was crazy. All the full animals that were just skinned, you could buy the whole animal. Went to the rabbits. That made me really sad because I used to have pet rabbits that we rescued, and I made a post about rabbits, and then I put the picture of my rabbits that I used to have, and then the skinned rabbit, so people can see my post and see the pictures and then swipe through them, and then they get to the last one and it's a skinned rabbit in the meat shop, in the market, being sold for the meat. I see some people are commenting on it. I didn't open it yet, but wonder what they're saying about it. Yeah, there's less caffeine in tea though. But still some, right? A cup of coffee is probably like 100 milligrams caffeine. I think some teas are like 50, 75. So it could be like half or like 3/4 the caffeine. Coffee messes up your absorption of some nutrients, so you don't want to, it's not the best idea to drink coffee and eat breakfast at like the same time. Well, they don't open until 11. What should I do for my breakfast, because I haven't eaten yet. Maybe I'll go to the grocery store and get some bagels and some peanut butter. Yeah, exactly. Hello from Puerto Rico. How's it going? Thank you. Alberto. Yeah, I was brewing my tea, and the tea was actually messing with my stomach. I don't know if I was making it too strong, but I would drink the tea and it would make me throw up sometimes. That was messing my stomach up. By adding vitamin C, right. I do that anyway when I eat my meals. I'll also eat some of the little oranges. So the one thing that I eat a couple times a week, I'll cook up a whole block of tofu and I'll put like flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. I've got 5 different seeds, and then I'll put some walnuts, some almonds, give you vitamin E. Pecans are really tasty, so I'll put them on sometimes. Eat a lot of peanuts. But that'll get you all the iron that you're supposed to have in a day. But then I'll also eat some oranges to help better absorb the iron, right? Strawberry tea. That sounds good. Yeah, lemon juice is good. Lemon juice, lime juice. I used to put that in my food as well. Make all that food mixed together. Whoops. Trying to unmute, I keep flipping the camera. Gettysburg. There's that corner shop in the hotel.
Now approaching Gettysburg Transfer Center.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna end the stream here. I will start the next stream in like an hour, maybe a little bit sooner. And I'm going to be doing the 3-minute movie challenge, passing out those babos. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go get some food in the meantime. So thanks for being here, everyone. And I will see you in a little bit. Peace.
No.